Dear students, hope all of you are fine. Today I will take class on English first paper. In my last class, I discussed the passage diaspora. Today I will teach you how to make a flowchart on the base of the passage diaspora. The students, you will see that in question paper, you have two types of question in question number 2. One is information table and the other is flowchart. If you analyze the questions of the previous years, you see that we had only flowchart and no information table. So, it is important to learn how to make a flowchart. You have 6 boxes in the flowchart. One will be given in the question paper and the 5 other will be empty, and you should fulfill the empty boxes with important information and each box containing 2 marks, and so there will be total 10 marks. If you can fulfill the boxes correctly, you can secure that marks. Now, we learn how to make a flowchart, and you have to first know what is flowchart. Flowchart means to describe something chronologically, that means with sequence. I have set for you a format for making a flowchart. This is merely a format. This format will not work always, so you have to use your sense sometimes. For example, in flowchart, there will be no full sentence. We should not use any full sentence in a flowchart, and then there will be no full stop. This is usual, you see that there will be no full sentence, so there will be no full stop. Number 3, maintaining the sequence. We have to maintain the sequence of the passage. We have to make a chronology of them. In question paper, you see that there will be a passage and you have to read the passage again and again and then answer it. We see that in the answer some students write from the first line, then from the last line, then from the middle line. That will not be done by you because it is not correct. Then in number 4, using phrase. As we don't use full sentence, we have to use phrase. Phrase are such words which means which will mean the expression of a full sentence, but it will not exactly a full sentence, but it means the expression of a full sentence. We can make phrase in 2 ways. One is verb plus ing and the other is to plus verb and the other is omitting subject. These 3 are not enough. There are another ways for making phrase. Then number 5, we have to find 5 important points and make a serial. According to the question, we have to find 5 important points and make a serial of them. And number 6, omitting articles and prepositions. As far as possible, we should omit articles and prepositions. Number 7, reading the passage again and again, trying to understand the meaning. We have to read the passage again and again before start to write. And then presenting the flowchart neat and clean. At last, we have to present the situation neat and clean so that it becomes a nice flowchart. And there are another thing that we have to draw 6 boxes, 6 equal boxes. One will be given in the passage and the 5 others have to drawn by me, drawn by you. And then some students asked me, Madam, whether we will put capital letter or small letter before starting the phrases. I say that you better notice the question paper. In question paper, if the phrase starts with capital letter, you can start with capital letter. If the phrase starts with small letter, you can use small letter. It will be better to follow the question. Now, I am showing you how to make a flow chart on the basis of the passage diaspora as I discussed the passage in my previous class. Those who have books before you, open page at 109 where there the passage is given. For example, if the question is, we have to notice the question from showing. If the question is, make a flow chart from the passage showing, make a flow chart from the passage showing the state of diaspora, states of diaspora. This is the key point. Make a flow chart from the passage showing the states of diaspora. Here states means the condition of diaspora. Number 1 will be given for you. Left their homeland. Left their homelands. 1 will be given for you. So, we have to draw another 5 boxes containing 2 marks each boxes. Then you have to draw a flow. Then another box showing the states of diaspora. Here in the question paper you see that left their homelands. This phrase is used by omitting I show you 3 ways, verb plus ing, to plus verb, omitting subject. This phrase is used omitting subject. Here there is a subject, they left their homelands, but they are not given here, so it is silent here and omitted. So, we have to notice the pattern of the first one and complete the 5 other boxes if it is possible. Left their homelands. If you read the passage again and again, for time shortage I am not reading the passage again. If you read the passage again and again, you will find the answers. Notice that then we can write left their homelands, then we can write settled in, omitting the subject, settled in other parts of the world. Settled in other parts of the world. Then another flow and give a number it to. You can give the number beside, you can give the number above the phrase. You can give the number above the phrase. Both will be correct. You can give the number above the phrase or outside the phrase. Number 3, forced to leave their lands. Forced to leave their lands, omitting the subject. Then another number 4, forced to leave their lands. Then somebody forced to leave their lands and somebody wanted to leave their own. So, you can take the point wanted to live on their own. Then number 5, if you don't show the flow, notice that if you don't show the flow, you will not secure any marks. Wanted to live on their loan, then attracted a lot of attention. Attracted a lot of attention. The causes of diaspora and its estates attract a lot of attention. And then number 6, I am writing here because of a space problem. Number 6, attracted attention for globalization. You see that diaspora has attracted a lot of attention for globalization, since it is a common phenomenon. And this is the last number. So, you have to follow the question pattern, which one is given in your question. This is omitting subject, settled, omitting subject, omitting subject, omitting subject, omitting subject, and the last one is omitting subject. There may be another pattern if the question is showing the causes of diaspora, then we have to mention only the causes. Showing the causes of diaspora, then we have to mention only the causes. For example, number 1 is given for you. Make a flowchart from the passage showing the cause of diaspora. If the question is this pattern, we have to show only the causes. For example, 1 will be given in your passage. Number 1, globalization. One cause is given here. Number 1 is globalization. Then we have to find out another causes of diaspora. We have to find out another cause of diaspora. Number 2, you see that there are many causes of diaspora. That is, one is given globalization, that is war, then ravage of nature, then plight of the Palestinians, then wheeling movement, forcing, etc., etc. So you have to draw 5 important patterns from here. Globalization, then you can write forcing, then show a flow. Number 3, show another cause, that is wheeling movement. Wheeling movement. Show another flow. And number 4, that is in Africa, you see that there are 2 causes of diaspora. These are war and ravage of nature. You can pick up 1 or 2 from here. So I pick up ravage of nature. Number 5, war, and number 6, the plight of Palestinians. The plight of Palestinians. So you see that these are only causes: globalization, forcing, woolly movement, ravage of nature, war, the plight of Palestinians, and there are another causes which is unclear. The Aryans movement from Central Europe to Indian subcontinent is a unclear diaspora. Then there will be another question showing the diaspora and their causes. If the question is such, we have to write one name of diaspora in the first box, and the second box we have to show the cause. For example, if in the question paper you see that as number 1 is given for you, the diaspora of Jewish people, and in the next flow we have to show the cause. As in the first box there is the name of the diaspora, in the second box we have to show the cause. Again in the third box we have to put the name of a diaspora, and in the fourth box we have to see or find a cause, and in the fifth box we have to show the name of a diaspora, and in the again in the sixth box or last box we have to show a cause. The diaspora of the Jewish people, what was the cause? Why Jewish people left their homelands? The answer is force. Because of force, the Jewish people left their homelands. And make a flow, then draw box number 3 and name another diaspora. The diaspora of the Aryans, and the cause of this diaspora is unclear, and the cause of this diaspora is unclear cause. And draw another box showing the name of another diaspora, that is African diaspora, and the cause of this diaspora is war or ravage of nature. In question paper you should not draw the box side by side because it is not a correct format. Correct format is this, and I have put it here because of space problem. So as flowchart contains 10 marks, it will be a great mark for you if you can make the flowchart correctly, and you will get 2 numbers for each boxes, total containing 10 marks, and it will be very helpful for you to gain a good marks in the examination. So practice more and more, and in another class I will show you to make the flowchart in another ways. Till then, stay safe and sound. Thank you.